All right, guys, welcome back to the Olim and TLV podcast. We have with us a very, very special guest today, Deborah, Leia. Is that what I call you?
You can
Is that
call
your
me
is that your stage name?
future president.
We're here with a pretty big deal. We've been trying, I feel like, to do something for a while, so
We've just been hanging out in real life, off social media.
100%. So
like-
I've become a very big AI guy.
Oh,
Well, I'm trying to be. I'm not actually. So I tried to look up an AI bio about you to see what would come up, aside from what you post online, a professional yapper. That's what you call yourself.
this is true.
And you know when you search Google search and there's like the different things like who are they, what's their net worth, what's this. So there was one for you saying, is Deborah Leia single? And the AI overview is that Deborah Leia is not single. She is married to a Puerto Rican husband with whom she shares a 14-year-old son.
That's
So,
news to me. Where is he?
Just wondering if that was accurate.
Well, I hear you got good tax cuts in Puerto Rico, but
Yeah.
this is news to me.
We still got to work on the AI.
When was the
AI
chuppah?
stuff. I don't know. And then it puts a link to your Facebook. So I don't know. Maybe you got to file a formal complaint with Google.
That's not very nice to me.
Anyways, you're back in Israel. Are you back in Israel for any specific occasion?
One of my best friends got married, so this is one of the first trips I've taken in years that like wasn't a work trip, which was really nice.
That's so
and
exciting.
also, this was the first time where it felt kind of alive again. Last 2 summers ago, I was here, obviously during a different war,
Right.
and that was still alive, but in a different way. But now it just kind of feels peaceful again. Like people don't feel worried. And to all the Americans at home who are scared, canceling their flights, like the war, it's not happening here. I went boating on the Kinneret yesterday. Hezbollah is behaving for now. Israel's always at war. You know, that's kind of the deal, the
You're such a
situation, the
tourist.
matzav.
Did you do a water sport?
I did a tubing. My arms are so sore.
Oh my God.
I think the Israeli boat driver was trying to take out some of his anger from the Iran deal on us, Americans. So he was like trying to kill us.
Oh, you think there are people in Israel are upset about the Iran deal?
Yes.
Wow, we can get into that shortly. So I was actually going to ask you, as a tourist, do you feel like things have actually come back? Because I don't even know anymore.
The restaurants for sure. The tourism industry, it's really sad. A lot of like my favorite tour guides that I've taken trips over the years, influencer trips, they're really out of business, and a lot of the hotels are suffering. So I hope within the next like couple of months, this summer, it really comes back. But the beaches are popping, Nachalat's crazy, and it's not just Israelis anymore. Like a lot of Americans are finally coming back here. I saw you in the wintertime. It was like me and all the Israelis and all the Olim and not a single tourist at all. And nobody was
Right.
on the beaches and nobody was really at Nachlat. It was empty. So Israel's the best. It's the happiest place.
Yeah. And all the birthright kids are back now, and all the Masa kids. Olim Tel Aviv has 8 interns this summer.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to call
Becoming a
HR.
real- we're
I know
becoming
you're
a real
abusing them.
organization. Hey. Cut that for security reasons and HR reasons, all right?
You don't have HR.
I am the HR.
This is the HR.
Yeah, put it into the circular file or whatever they call it.
Kikar. That's the silliest thing I've learned in my...
Kikar?
Okay, I speak Hebrew, but there's specific words that I'm like, I never really came into contact with, or just, I want to pick them up. Kikar is something funny because it's square, but also circle. Like Kikar Dizengoff.
Right.
Kikar
it refers to the
Columbus.
circle, but Kikar actually means square.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that doesn't really make
It's
any
like
sense.
baby chicken for Pargiot when it's not a baby chicken. You know how many Americans are terrified?
Wow, she is a professional yapper. I think she could just do this whole thing
This is
herself. No,
true.
please keep going. Tell me more about Pargiot.
Just don't call baby chicken baby chicken. It's kind of traumatizing for people who like baby animals.
So you don't eat Pargiot?
No, I do, because it's not actually baby chicken. But I just took Christians to a kosher restaurant in New York, and they're like, oh my God, this is a baby chicken. I'm like, no, it's just, no.
Wait, but in New York, it also says
baby
Pargiot.
chicken. Israelis don't know how to translate.
Wow, that's really funny. Israelis, there's some really funny thing. Like I'm at a gym now, and it's called the club. Like instead of like the club or
Like
some other
DA?
name, like DE, like the club.
The club.
They just, I don't know. It's very Israeli.
Or like supermarket in Hebrew instead of makolet, which means supermarket. We love it. It's a little.
Good for you. Your
Meshugana.
Hebrew's improving.
But every time I do the accent, I just become a little bit like sped. I don't know how to explain it other than
Yeah.
that. Like I start sounding a
You
little
just gotta like
slow.
fake it till you make it. You know.
No, I like the accent is good, but I'm like, hey, what can I do for you? I start sounding a little like I don't
That's
know
so
why.
funny. Well, I was just with Zach, and it's actually funny because Zach has a really good Hebrew accent that people actually think he speaks Hebrew, and then right away he's just like, no, like I don't speak Hebrew, but he nailed
He's
the
so
accent,
good at it.
the accent part down.
I can't even do the British accent. I can do a country. Well, anyways,
All right, I actually wanted to bring country music to Israel. What do you think about that? A
I
country
would
music party?
support you.
Could bring like a mechanical bull.
I literally sign me up.
Wow. I don't know if there's
Stagecoach in
Is there
Israel?
any country music in Israel? Is there any like Israeli country? No.
I just saw Zach Bryan in London. Let's bring him out here.
Zach Bryan's cool.
Zach
I saw
Bryan's
Luke
cool.
Bryan. Is that Luke Bryan? Yeah.
Yeah.
At the rodeo a few years ago.
Wait, you like country?
I'm obsessed with country.
Okay, we're bringing the rodeo.
I
to
really
Israel.
want to have a country music party. Will you co-host it with us?
This right here.
Or even TLV.
We're bringing country to Israel. That's like
Deborah,
my
Leia,
dream.
country music party.
I'd even say country like in Hebrew.
Right.
Not like Medina, but like country. Cowboys.
Wait, so for those that don't know, you're a very high-profile, independent journalist. Is that a fair way to describe you?
I'll take it. All the titles interchanged. Commentator, political influencer.
So a lot of the
Thought
Olim
leader.
actually have no idea about the government political situation here. Are you able to shed any light on that to anybody?
Yes.
Of the system.
I'm going to try to sum it up because if you think American politics is annoying, Israel politics is like times 1,000. It's basically like just like a big group, like dodgeball teams, as I'll take it.
Okay.
Levan Kachol, Likud, and you need to get enough people on your team to be in power. And so every day people are kind of like, not every day, but people are always shifting teams, always looking for better opportunities. But the way I found it in Israel politics is like, this might be a little extreme for your podcast, but we have in America right and left. Cut it. In America, we have right and left. But in Israel, you also have very similarities, like the conservative and the liberals. But you go so far extreme one way or the other, and it's like religious extremism in Israel. So that murks the politics, basically. What I'm
Wow.
trying to say is the draft dodgers.
You came up with that analogy. So you've used that before, obviously.
No. Did that make sense out loud? Because it made sense in my brain.
I think so.
Okay.
You just came up with it so quick. My brain doesn't
Oh.
process that fast.
Yapping on the news.
Yeah,
You know?
I don't know if I'd be good at being an independent journalist like that. Although you have some competition because Trey Yingst is very popular here.
No competition.
You in touch with him?
He's a good reporter.
He's a really good guy,
Yeah.
actually. We'll have to get him on the podcast too. So some highlights of your career include Donald Trump actually tweeted at you. I don't remember what he said, but it was some
I
form
remember
of
what he said.
what did he say? What did he say? Tell the
And
people.
Deborah Leia, who's a good, fantastic political commentator on Fox and Friends. Wonderful, brilliant insight, great political wisdom, great show, great energy.
Wow, good for you.
DJT.
So you've been to the White House many times.
I have, thank God. I actually was on Trump's Jewish Coalition of Voices, and I was in Israel at Shalvata, nonetheless, when he got shot in the ear in Butler, Pennsylvania. I'm like, stop the music. Donald Trump's been shot. And everyone's looking up. And I brought him a red string bracelet to give him when I was back in New York. And I was like, it's to protect you. I brought from Israel. Obviously, like poo, 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 all that stuff. But it's a cutesy, the red string. You're wearing one.
I'm wearing one.
And he took it. And he's like, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. And I didn't know what else to say. So I just look at him. I'm like, I love you. And I walk away.
Wow. Well, if he got you
know.
speechless, then okay, fine. There is a way to
Maybe the only man.
Maybe the only man. So I was actually thinking about this the other day, and Trump and Bibi's relationship kind of signifies the relationship of like an Ole dating an Israeli. It starts off really strong. Trump would actually be the Israeli in this case, where it starts off really strong, everything's going really great, and then all of a sudden, bam, like cultural differences, gets ghosted. Like Olim struggle with that to date Israelis, and I think that's actually reflected in the Trump-Bibi relationship. What do you think about all that?
Well, I think that's a funny analogy too, if you just came up with that on the moment. But I have a lot of friends who have moved here, obviously, over the years, thank God. And I think it's much more difficult for the men that move here than it is for the women. The women can date Israeli men. They're fun. Like, they're not exactly like American men, but they're big lovers. They're very romantic. For men who move here, Olim, to date Israeli women, you better like being like, they're mifaketets. They're
tough.
Commanders, okay? Like, they are hard. You have to fall in line.
100%.
It's not so easy for these like American guys who are so used to being like measly, whatever they're putting in the water, lowering the testosterone. Alex Jones. I'm kidding. Sorry, guys.
Are you a conspiracy theorist?
No, I'm
Is that
not.
what's going
And I'm
on
in
right
Israel,
now?
so I'm
you just
safe,
said
so
100
I
different
know.
things. I'm like really struggling to follow, but that's okay. No,
okay.
someone
The
actually
conspiracy
someone
theorists will
actually
get it.
told me to speak about dating an Israeli last week. We got a lot of DMs about that. So I'm just going to say this. Dating an Israeli is a challenge. The start is very challenging, but once an Israeli girl is actually into you, and it's very hard to get to that point, don't get me wrong, but once you get there, it is an unbelievable thing. They're very loyal. Like, they literally are willing to put their entire world around you. And so, again, it's very challenging to get there, but once you figure that out and you get to a certain level, it's an unbelievable dating experience. So,
That's so
I just wanted to say that
sweet.
as an Ola from my perspective.
That's so
that
cute.
It is possible to be with
Yeah.
an Israeli, and it can work, notwithstanding all the cultural differences.
I mean, go to the Tayelet, like the relationships that you see there on a dark side, like all the women who waited for their husbands who are Chatufim to like return. The love in Israel is just
That's
so strong.
really dark.
It's the love, how strongly Israeli women love. And
Correct.
that's, I think, Israel at large. It's not only women. I think love is such a
100%.
strong concept and value in Israel. And at the Kinneret yesterday, we saw like the textbook Israeli family. It was just like 12 lawn chairs put on the side, cigarettes and sunflower seeds and drinks. And it's like a huge family of all different ages, just having a good time, enjoying their company. Like, that's one of my favorite things about Israel. Everyone just loves to love here.
100%.
And not in like an American weird way, in like a true relationships matter.
So what did you think about the Israeli wedding versus American weddings that you usually go to?
Oh my gosh, this was my first time like going to not formal, but like formally going to an Israeli wedding, not just like crashing one randomly like in the Inbal in Yerushalayim or something like that. It's so fun. You ever heard about GOT? Am I legally allowed to discuss that on the internet?
We can talk about GOT. Do you know what GOT is?
I know. Someone told me there at the wedding, it was a drink at the wedding, Israeli weddings, that it's like something derived from the leaf of a cocaine plant.
Some people drink it and some people bite the leaves.
I heard the same thing as you.
Is
That it's
that
like
true?
liquid cocaine.
Mm-hmm. So they pass it out.
תימנים אוהבים את זה.
Tamanim, מה זה tamanim? This
The
is my word
Yemenites.
of the
I'm
day.
sorry, the Yemenites.
Oh.
The Yemenites. Yes.
Tamanim. Oh, they drink it? Well, so it's supposed to be like your Israeli Red Bull, you know?
Something like that.
But the Israeli weddings are so fun. Like the crowd that was there was mostly the groom was Israeli,
Groom.
so a lot of his friends and family were there.
Yeah.
It was so fun. It went much later than American weddings, and I think I like the informality, but at the end of the day, I'm a New Yorker. I love a little sit-down moment, a little breathing moment, but
Yeah. No
a wedding
breathing
in
moments
Israel
there.
is
Weddings
a
till
blessing
4
from
a.m.
God. You know, I think about that, like how many years of Exodus that our ancestors literally yearn and hope to one day just even be in Israel, let alone have a Jewish wedding, safe in Israel, protected by the Israeli Defense Force. Like, Baruch Hashem, it's like
Wow.
a huge,
Baruch Hashem.
amazing concept.
Amen.
And then fly back to America, our greatest ally. Bam, bam. We're living in a
bam.
great time. Anyone who's depressed, wrap it up.
Wrap it
It's
up.
a great time to be alive. When
Yeah,
would you rather be
The Knicks
born?
won.
The Knicks win 5, baby. Knicks in 5.
It was actually really funny. Every single person in Israel somehow became a Knicks fan
What
during
was that
during
like
the Knicks
here? Were
run.
you here?
I was here, and everyone was just posting about the Knicks. Some
Was there
were New
parties?
Yorkers, and that's fair, and others were just not, and just posting about the Knicks and getting very, very excited. So, are you an actual Knicks fan, or are you to jump on this bandwagon? And
I'm going to get my parents to send you some pictures. I am a lifelong New Yorker, born and raised in Manhattan. I have been with the Knicks through every loss. In the last 26 years of my life, we haven't even gotten close. Like, it's not even like we were like, oh, maybe this year we're out in like the first or second round. So this was amazing. I threw a huge party. I was dancing the streets with everybody till like 5 a.m. when we won. But were there parties here? Because on July 4th, Israel throws like a lot of parties.
there was tons of parties here. Yes, it was a very big celebration. And Jalen Brunson married this Jewish lady.
Jalen
Everyone was
Brunson.
talking about this Jewish wedding.
My father.
Your father.
That's what everybody in New York's saying. We're like, oh, Jalen Brunson, my dad.
Have you ever,
Yes.
have you ever met him?
No, I wish.
Oh, okay.
I would do any. Could we get him out to Israel? A little trip?
We should.
We absolutely
How do we make
should.
that happen?
I'll work on it.
All right.
I'll work on
Olim
it.
and Tel Aviv will run
Olim and Tel
on the
Aviv.
ground logistics.
That would
for
be
that.
insane. He would be the biggest celebrity here ever.
Wow,
I feel like we can make it happen.
he's a legend.
Country to Israel, Jalen Brunson to Israel. We're doing more for the state of Israel than a lot of
I'd like
the
to think so,
funding
too.
out there.
I don't know. Well, we just missed. You also didn't go to this JNS conference.
No.
No.
It was the same time overlapping as the wedding. And I love these conferences, but I feel like you've been to one, you've kind of been to a few of them. So
Right.
you have to make sure it works in your schedule.
All the Hasbara heroes are in town right now. That's what we
The
call them.
Hasbara heroes.
The Hasbara heroes.
Yes,
You're one of those.
No, I'm not.
Okay, sorry, no, you're not.
I'm not.
No, but you actually, you support Israel very strongly.
Absolutely.
No matter the fallout that you take, and you do it in
Of
a very
course.
authentic way.
So everything that I don't know if I ever told you this before, but when I was on Bar Ilan, we had 2 rockets directly hit our campus in 2019. It's the first time rockets reached like that deep into Ramat Fall from Gaza. It was a big deal. We had like a little mini war situation. Not many people in America know about it. In that moment, I was like, Donald Trump is my president. We don't just take rockets and go on with our day. This is what sovereign country thinks this is normal. You guys are crazy for thinking this is normal. So I wanted to get involved in politics to be in a position from the American side to help Israel, but while also, defending America and the values, because without America, there's no Israel. So flash forward to now, I love Israel, of course. I defend Israel no matter what. Piers Morgan, Fox, everything, all the hate, the death comments. But to me, I don't think, and I've had this discussion with Bibi himself, the influencer objective is not the way to change people's minds. And this is the perfect thing to discuss on your podcast, actually. I'm so glad to talk about this with you and
great.
all of your audience. I would love people's perspective on this. From my experience, I've gotten thousands of DMs from Christians, people who are never really cared about Israel stuff, who are like, oh my gosh, I want to visit. Not for me posting a picture of like a Muslim woman sitting next to a religious Jewish woman on a bus and being like, what apartheid? You guys are lying. What apartheid? Stop with that. I post at Cloud. I post on the members club at the Kempinski. I post on the beaches here at the sick restaurants, like having a great time boating. Everyone's responding like, oh my gosh, I need to come. The Mediterranean vacation. That gets more love and encourages people to want to make the journey to Israel and be like, wow, it's a tropical destination. I could party on the Mediterranean with beautiful people. And then once you come here, you fall in love, you know? So I think that's the way to do it. Show the vibes of Israel. You don't need to, Israel.
Wow. It's so funny you say that. That's also the example I take. And that's what Olim Tel Aviv tries to do, just showcasing Israel authentic day to day. That's what resonates with people. That's what people want to see. People don't need the bullshit skits and whatnot. So that's one thing. And then the other thing that people always say that I laugh at, they go, it's called the IDF, the Israel Defense Forces. I'm like, all right, like that's not the way to garner support for what we're doing.
Or like the democracy. Yeah. It's different also, like liberals versus conservatives nowadays. In America, at least, like biggest Brad parade in the Middle East. That's not going to work on half of Americans anymore.
So do you think Israel could ever actually become the 51st state? I mean, I'm from Canada, where that's also a discussion. So both of my countries now, people say it could be the 51st state.
Perhaps a territory, but I don't think that would bode well for Israel or America. But given the geographic challenges to the region, I think we have a better chance of, I don't know, adopting like Greenland or something.
Okay.
We got our eyes on the prize,
Have you been to Greenland before?
No, I have not. But if we make it our 51st state, I'll go see what there is.
It's on the to-do list.
It's on the long down the list.
Okay, we have a couple minutes left. I don't know if you saw, Israel was just named the 4th largest startup per capita, whatever. 4th in the whole world in terms of startups. Mm-hmm. So I want to know if you can name 5 Israeli startups that have come out of Israel.
Like, can they be companies that
exist
publicly traded now?
For sure.
Okay, Waze, obviously.
Okay. I'm just wondering if you name like the Birthright starter pack. You know, when
like
they come
Waze,
here.
SodaStream.
Yeah, literally. Okay.
Okay, wait, let me try to think of other ones. I don't know if I know the name, but I know that there was an AI company that just got sold for like the largest sale of an AI company ever.
Right. It's kind of similar to Waze, the name.
Wise.
No, close. It has a W and a Z in it.
Wheeze?
Whiz. Nice. Good job. All
so
right.
at least I follow the news.
So we got Waze, we got Whiz.
Does Dan's Deals count?
What's Dan's?
You don't know what Dan's Deals is?
No.
Are you not Ashkenazi?
I'm fully Ashkenazi. Teach me. What's Dan's
Dan's Deals is American Jews' favorite thing. This guy, Dan, comes to Israel. He made a website originally, and it's literally just a website for like deals. Like literally like Jewish deals. Like save credit card bonuses here, 150,000 bonus, or like flight deals to LL, just deals for the randomest things in the world. And it's like a massive platform and website for like the sickest deals.
Oh, okay.
You heard it here first. Free promo, I guess, for Dan's
Yeah.
Deals. Okay.
We're going to cut that.
Yeah. No, but you should
No,
use
I'm
it.
kidding. Dan's Deals.
Waze.
Whiz.
I'm trying to think of like things that I use.
We're 4th in the world. Come on.
Teva Pharmaceuticals. I don't know if that's a startup, actually.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
it can count.
Healthcare industry.
I'll give it to you.
Just naming like Israeli companies now.
Yeah. What about the website one? What's the Israeli company that makes websites?
Israeli.
It also
company.
starts with a W.
Wix.
Wix.
Wix
Yeah,
is
there
Israeli?
we go.
I don't know if I knew that. I know Wix. I don't think I knew that was Israeli. Okay, I'm really using all my brain cells right now.
I think you nailed 4. I have one more on my list that's like very...
I feel like I know more. I'm just not thinking of like everyday products I use. Like, let me think of like... Well, healthcare is a little bit different.
No, the product that's in the car when you're driving and it tells you how close you are to other cars.
I didn't know that was Israeli.
It's like an I, has the word I in it.
I know what that lane assist type thing, but I don't know what that's actually called.
Mobileye. It's called Mobileye. Have you heard of Mobileye?
I never knew what that was called.
Oh, okay.
I like it in my car.
Yeah.
It slows me down.
Mobileye. So that's the other one.
Mobileye.
And then my other fun fact about Israel that people always say is Israel created the cherry tomato. Did you know that?
No. Stop. This is the worst. I always say this about Hasbara. They're like, did you know Israel created the cherry tomato?
There you go.
don't like Israel, but you like cherry tomatoes? Oh, wow. One of the most anti-Semitic things about me is that the only anti-Semitic thing about me is that I don't like cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
I don't like tomatoes.
You're anti.
I'm just anti them like on their own. In things, sure.
You like a nice like beefsteak tomato, like the big, or you don't like tomatoes at all?
No, just no. Bli
Wow.
avaniot.
Wow.
But like tomato sauce, ketchup.
I'm a red sauce guy too.
Yeah. We'll just be careful of this new white shirt.
Yeah, I know, right? I always wear white
it's kinda
t-shirts.
gone.
And no, it's not gone. I actually ruined it.
What's the best stain remover in Israel?
I actually don't even know if there is stain remover. So if anybody, that's one
Next
of the
startup.
that's one of the things. No. You want to talk about a real startup idea? If someone is able to remove the pit stains from white shirts, I'm in.
Molly Suds.
I will finance it. I want to be a part of it. I'm in. You know,
Molly Suds.
Who's
It's already
Molly
exists.
Suds? No, it doesn't exist. It doesn't come out. It doesn't come out.
Molly Suds?
It doesn't come out.
Molly Suds is the name of this like powder that you put on white clothing to make it like absolutely white. And you can also
No
put
matter
like
what.
blue dye, no matter what.
I've never heard of this. I got to bring it to. I got a license.
I'll
bring
send it to
Israel.
you.
Molly
I'll ship
Suds.
it illegally.
All right. I guess last question.
Wait, I remembered.
ממטרות.
What's mamterot?
ממטרות, מה שמשקיע את הדשא אוטומטית. That springs water in the, איך אומרים דשא? Green אדמה.
I don't know.
Green grass.
I cannot believe I fucking stand.
Wait,
this. I'm
also,
upset.
two more startups I just remembered. I don't know if it was startup, but desalinization, absolutely. That's now something that was created in Israel.
Okay,
I don't know what
correct.
company. And then Noah's startup.
Hey,
technically.
hooked! Wow, good work. Good work. You're plugging in hooked.
Noah, I love you.
Is Deborah Leia ever gonna make Aliyah?
Be'ezrat Hashem, the real answer, because I have a political answer, but this is the honest answer.
Okay.
I love
This
Israel.
is a safe space.
This is a safe space. Unless there's a bomb. A rocket. We gotta go next
We're
door.
actually also in the shelter.
The
kind of.
Mamad. This is the Mamad in Israel safe
Yeah.
space. I love Israel. I understand that politically, when Kamala Harris, when we thought when we thought Kamala Harris was gonna win in America, when a Democrat's in office, politics is very slow. And so I was thinking I could afford to be in Israel for a few years and just enjoy here. But I'm always caught back and forth between I would love to live in Israel, but I will not send my kids to Israeli schools. Like my kids are going to American high schools and American middle schools, Jewish institutions. I don't want my kids raised in the Israeli education system.
Oh.
Not because I think it's very bad, but because I love the American Jewish education system.
Right.
I want those values instilled. I want the American hustle mindset in my kids. Like I want my kids to be American.
Right.
I love America, but I love living here. So I'm thinking when my kids are a little bit older, but I also don't want to push it. In my eyes, I'm open. Hashem's plan. And as we see in the world can change year over year very quickly. So
Right.
hopefully things only get better for us. But if things keep going in a dark direction and New York keeps electing all these jihadists, you might see me around Tel Aviv a lot more.
And what can people expect from you? What is your next career trajectory? Where can people find you? What's
Find
the
me
next
on
big
social
thing?
media, on Instagram, on the news, on everything. I think really for me, a personal answer, it was never about the followers for me. I never cared to be an influencer. For me, it was always just about like making the difference. And my friends were like, you talk about politics, share it with the world. Why not? So I'm really in the mindset right now of less like, what do I want and what is my personal goal and how can I most serve my environment, my community, my country using the skills that I have? Like, where can I best be a servant in a way? So that's what I'm kind of looking towards. And you can catch me on the news when I'm back in America on Fox News.
Are you here next week?
No.
Okay.
I am leaving to France on Friday for this heat
Wow.
wave.
Well,
but
last question.
Be back soon.
The Jewish Olympics start next week, the Maccabiah, the third largest sporting event in the world.
Woo!
If you had to play a sport in the Maccabiah, what sport would you play?
That's a great question. I mean, basketball,
Yeah?
obviously.
You're a hooper.
I'm a hooper. I'm
You're
5'9".
actually tall. People do not know that
I
Deborah
gotta-
Leia is fairly tall.
I am pretty tall in flip flops too. He's like, "Why'd you wear heels to this podcast?" I'm
Yeah.
like, those are just my calves.
Okay. A hooper. All right. That's it for today. Thank you very much for joining us. Olim and TLV's got a lot of great stuff. We're actually going to be covering the Maccabiah. We're going to be the official media partner of the Maccabiah. So that's very
incredible.
exciting. Next week, we have our 4th of July party, which I wish you could be here for. 250th birthday.
Quarter of a century, baby. I'll be in America.
How are you selling? You going to the White House?
I'm going to DC. It'll be very fun. There's going to be like the largest firework display ever. I love America. They give out a special coin on quincentennial, whatever it's called, every 50 years birthday. So let's go. We beat the British. Wow. We're independent.
Maybe next time you can bring the coin.
Here?
Yeah.
I will.
Okay, cool.
We're going
our party won't have fireworks, but maybe different kinds of fireworks, depending on how people...
You could buy some.
Yeah, maybe.
Poppers.
Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.